I want you to think for a second about the last day where you just had an absolutely splendid day. You had an absolute blast. What did it entail? What were you doing? Who were you with? What sort of planning went into it? And really sit on that for a second. Once you have that picture, that emotion in your mind and in your body, I want you to close your eyes with me. I want you to think about what could possibly make tomorrow the best day you possibly could. What would you do? What time would you wake up? What would you eat for breakfast? Who would you hang out with? What would you do after work or school? What would you hit at the gym? Really start picturing what would make tomorrow an absolutely splendid day. Then I want you to open your eyes. What did you just do there? You took tomorrow, which very likely would just be any other day normally, and got a clear picture, a clear goal on what you wanted to achieve, what you wanted that day to look like. The thing is, a lot of us don't have crappy days because we're lazy or because we just don't have that fun of a life. We're wasting our days because we don't have a clear picture on what we want tomorrow to look like. There's an analogy I make constantly, and it's because I truly think it's one of the best analogies I've ever heard, or I guess I kind of came up with it myself, which is pretty cool. Imagine you are in a soccer game and you are completely blindfolded and you're trying to score in the goal, but you just have no idea where that goal is. You're kicking the ball randomly. Sure, sometimes like 1 out of 100 attempts you might make it in the goal, but most of the time it is going some random direction. That is what we're trying to do whenever we try to achieve something that we do not have a clear set goal or direction on, whether that be becoming the best version of ourselves, or in this case, what we want tomorrow to look like. What we need to do is take that blindfold off. By doing this exercise we just talked about, we are taking that blindfold off. We are setting a clear goal and expectation of what would make tomorrow a great day. And now we know exactly what we have to do to achieve it. You aren't lazy. You aren't too tired to do these things. Because I promise you, if someone came to you and said, hey, do you want to go to Disneyland tomorrow? You probably would, and you'd probably have an absolute blast. But the thing is, we don't have to drop $5,000 to go to Disneyland to have a good day. We can manufacture that same feeling in our day-to-day lives. We just have to be conscious about it and very, very intentional. So, what I want you to take away from this video, and I'm going to make this one nice and quick for you, is start being incredibly intentional. Figure out what would make tomorrow the best day, the day tomorrow that the best version of yourself would live or would get you closer to that best version of yourself, and just start living it. We're in control. We're the ones choosing to make our lives repetitive and boring. It's up to us to figure out what we want and to go get it with actionable steps with that blindfold off. And that's on you. And I know you can do it because it requires zero effort, and we did it at the start of this video in the matter of 10 seconds. You not doing that is the reason you're lazy, not you not having a good day. That was a lot of knots. So, ladies and gentlemen, this exercise, it honestly has completely changed my life. It's something I wish I would do more, and I'm trying to get into doing it more and making it a habit. But the days I do it, man, it's unreal. So, for those of you, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch these videos till the end, you're probably pretty into this stuff. But if you're into the whole self-improvement space, so am I. I've been doing it for incredibly long. But I have a free community. There's also a paid version, to be fully transparent, but it's without a doubt the best free self-improvement course in the entire world. I spent a year of my life making it. The link's down in the description if you want to give it a shot. It'll give you everything that you need to know to become the best version of yourself. In the paid version, we really focus on accountability. You'll work directly with me, and I'll make sure you're staying accountable each and every day for literally $1 a day. So either way, join up. You're gonna get some amazing value even in the free community, meet some awesome people, and I'm in there every day. But if accountability is something you struggle with, which I know a lot of people are, the premium version, aka Elevate Premium, the $1 a day version, is also there. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you watching. I hope you got some incredible value out of this, and I hope this changes your life, because I know it's helped me an absolute ton. I love you all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.